Top 10 heroes for the month of June 2018. I want to thank everyone for liking last month's video. It is my by far most liked video for the month, well over 2,000 likes. And also, if you're looking for a video that does not include characters like Black Widow, because she is not farmable, she's very hard to get, click up here in the top right hand corner is take you to my actual first top 10 list where I exclude heroes like Black Widow. Let's get into the list. Of course, these four right here, Quake, Captain America, Yondu, and Black Widow, hands down, everybody agrees, best four characters in the game. And pretty much, it's the trifecta there of Quake, Captain America, and Black Widow. They have synergies with each other, and then you add Yondu. And the main reason why these characters are so good is that they have a way of clearing positive status effects. Positive status effects like defense up are so very important in this game. 50% defense up is huge, 50% offense is huge, and so you have to get a way to clear them, and Black Widow does that with her basic attack. When she is stealth, she has a way of not only clearing the positive status effects, she has a way of copying that, and that is huge. She can steal the positive status effects. Now, the only downside to this is that it does not work with taunt. She has no way of clearing the taunt. She has no way of copying the taunt, but that is okay. It just gets better with Black Widow. My goodness, right here, she can gain speed up for 2 turns, clears all the negative status effects on her, and she grants speed up to the rest of the team, giving them speed up for 2 turns. Now, you do not have this ability at max level. It's a little bit problematic because it'll only do it for 1 turn, and believe me, that is not as good. I would not do that right away. I'd wait it for round 2, because when you first go, oftentimes most of your team will have 80 or 90% turn meter, and so giving them speed up for just that last 10 or 20% is not that great. But for 2 turns, it'll take them to 100%, and then it'll go through the next turn, basically effectively lasting 3 times longer. 2 turns is way better. Same thing on Luke Cage. Yeah, it gives defense up for 1 turn, but when you upgrade it goes to 2 turns. 2 turns is like 3 times better than 1 turns. And then lastly, she has a stun. That is pretty awesome, but that is very clutch all the time. The other thing too is that she is a shield agent. 5-star shield agents are required in the event to get Iron Man, who I do not have and I really want. We'll get there, believe me. All right, let's go and talk about Captain America, best tank in the game. Of course, like I was talking about earlier, he has this shield throw. It clears positive status effects. Boy, getting rid of taunt, getting rid of defense up is huge. And since we've been talking about getting rid of that ability, he actually gives it through Inspire. Gain taunt and defense up on self. Woo! Apply defense up to 10 allies. That is huge. And more importantly, that he gives energy to the rest of the team, fueling their AoEs, their specials, their stuns, all kinds of good stuff. He is pretty hard to get. He's farmable in these 2 nodes right here. Soon as you can farm him, I would suggest farming him. Again, he's a part of the shield for getting Iron Man. Then we have to talk about Quake, and I think everybody should get Quake because she's available in the Arena store. You can get shards of Quake very easy. She's probably my favorite character. I like Black Widow a lot, but Quake is a lot easier to get, and I highly recommend her. Again, she has a way of getting rid of positive status effects right here. Her middle attack can chain and clear 2 positive effects. Crazy. And then her seismic blast is a cleave that inflicts slow. Their speed goes down by 50%. Speeding up your team 50% with Black Widow, speeding down their team with Quake's basic attack is ridiculously good. And then her AoE hits everybody with huge amounts of damage and offense down, minus 50%. I just want to tell you, this is really good. It's amazing. I would suggest for everybody getting Quake and upgrading Quake first and being your primary focus. Lastly, we'll talk about Yondu. And like I said, these first 4 heroes, I think everybody agrees these 4 are the best. What I like the best about Yondu is his passive ability, his unique. At the beginning of a turn, he copies a positive effect from one enemy, and he takes it from them, and he clears it from them, and it will not do that to taunt. But oftentimes he will steal stealth or defense up or offense up, and that is very good. His Jagged Edge also clears positive status effects, which is really good. And then he has a way of doing massive damage with his arrow. Woof! He gets offense up, and he gives offense up to Ravagers, and he summons Ravagers. Oh boy, it is really, really good. Now, that is a team right there. Those 4. And you can add a bunch of different characters. And I want to suggest for raids, the best character for that is Night Nurse, and she comes in slot number 5, and everybody agrees that she's the best healer in the game, and she is a must for raids. I can autoplay all of the level 50 raids, and I had no problem doing the legendary events with Thanos and Deadpool, and that is all because of Night Nurse and her insane healing, specifically urgent care. 10% of the character's max health, apply regeneration for each ally for 2 turns, and it actually stacks regeneration, and then it goes off on 1 turn, so the text doesn't line up to the way that it works, but it's fine. It's actually better the way it works. She has a passive way of healing. She also can target the lowest health. The only time I don't like that is when it targets a Ravager. It drives me crazy when it could have targeted my Captain America or something like that. That's the only thing I don't like about this character. And then her triage is a passive ability which just goes off intermittently for free, and then she has a way of introducing slow. Another character we have to talk about coming in at number 6, although I'm not really ranking them in order. Number 6 is Gamora. Huge damage. She really doesn't do anything as far as manipulating positive effects or anything like that, but she does huge amounts of damage. Flying Slash, she gives herself offense up, and if she kills them off, my goodness, she gets 100% turn meter, and that is very good. Her basic attack can hit 3 times. I've seen this hit for 30,000 or more. It is very, very good when it works. Now, her middle attack actually does less damage than her basic attack, and the only time I use this is when I know that I can kill off a minion or kill somebody off and get that 100% speed bar on a kill. So I pretty much save that. I primarily use the basic attack or the Flying Slash. Very, 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 very good. CROSSBONES! Say he's a protector tank, but not really. I don't use him that way. Really, the only thing that this guy is about is massive, huge damage across the board, paired up with Kingpin, and I'm going to show that in a battle. Paired up with Kingpin, exploding for 430% damage is absolutely bonkers, huge, unbelievably good. And you can put this in your arena team, and that 5th slot, absolutely, it is very, very good. Also in that 5th slot could be Hawkeye. But Hawkeye does need some love because I'm afraid that this air boost ability doesn't work the way it says. It says attack all enemies for 140% damage. I find that it hits 50% of them. Get the blind. It says apply blind to all targets. Attack is unavoidable. Very nice. Now blind is better than stun. Basically causes them to miss. It doesn't work on characters like Daredevil because their accuracy is much higher. Attack is unavoidable, but oftentimes blind will go on a target and they will waste their turn using their special ability, and that, in my opinion, is even better than a stun. That is huge. He also can clear positive status effects. So this guy is definitely a strong contender, very good. He can shoot stealth and knock stealth off Black Widow. Love this guy. His attacks are unavoidable on his basic. Very cool. Next, we have to talk about Kingpin. I love this boss's order because it gives not only defense up, it gives offense up. Boosting offense up 50%, boosting defense up for 50% is huge. He has all kinds of ways of assisting with villains. So there's a really cool villains team that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then he can also summon minions. And then lastly, we're going to talk about Hand Sentry and the entire hand team, which is amazing right here. Stealth to all allies except for self. Apply evade for 3 allies. And when I upgrade it, it'll go to 4. This is absolutely really good. I'm going to go into blitz mode. I think I'm in tier 7. I'm going to be going into tier 8. I'm a little bit behind on this one right here. And I'm just going to show you how these teams work. These are what I call infinite teams. And basically on this team right here, I'm using the trio of awesomeness, which is Captain America, Black Widow, and Quake, paired up with high damage, Gamora, and Hawkeye. And this team is based off of Captain America, and the team is built around Captain America. I have to choose this team over here because Ronan is there, and Ronan is terrible. If one of your picks on the other side is Ronan, my suggestion is to take it, because right now he is terrible. He definitely makes it a much, much easier win when you're going up against a Rona. So we're just going to go through this quickly. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to focus on Crossbones, then Rocket, then Yondu, and we're just going to go through it. Basic attack instead of a middle attack right there with Gamora, and it looked like she hit at least twice right there. You can ping away right there. I'm going to give defense up, and we're going to give taunt to Captain America. We're going to flick speed down. But you got to take this Crossbones out before he goes off. We do not want him going. Big money, big attack, and offense up right here. It's huge. This is going to hit for probably at least 20,000. And he for 25,000, and we kill him off. And hopefully we can get a triple attack right here. I'm going to put this on 1x because it's awesome when the triple attack goes off. Let's see. 1, 2 hits. That is huge, right? Look at this right here. We're going to issue blind out. Let's see how many it actually connects with, and they will waste their turns. So right now we've got Yondu and Black Panther with blind. Very good. Massive AoE and offense down coming in from Quake, and I want to put this stun right now on Yondu because I believe Yondu is going to summon his minions. So we're just going to stun him. And we can just clean them up. Let's kill off Rocket. We got a chain there, and he went. Now, hopefully we'll get another triple attack. I think I might be able to get a triple attack. 1 hit. Yonan does his nothing, which he just never does anything, it seems like. We're just clearing them up. We're going to give speed up to everybody again. We're just going to pick them off. We might as well just blast through this. This is actually over, and we're going to put this on autoplay. And I believe we're going to be going into 4X tier 8. If not, we'll go into finish up tier 7. Very, very, very good. All right, one more round in tier 7, and we're going to use the next team, which is based off of Kingpin. And I really, really love Kingpin and Crossbones, and it's all made up of villains. So everybody on this team is on the dark side. Yondu, Crossbones, Thanos, which doesn't make my list, but he's still pretty good. And Elektra is here for clearing positive status effects. So the team is based around Kingpin, which gives offense up and defense up, which is huge, works well with Thanos. Offense up to Crossbones, causing him to explode and do huge amounts of damage. And then we've got Yondu to clear away the positive status effects, and Elektra to clear away positive status effects and do huge burst damage. Let's pick out our team. Hopefully you find out an easy one. Actually, let's do that team right there. Pretty sure I'll win because I'll be able to clear away the taunt from Drax right from the start, and then we'll just ping away and give offense down to the targets like Quake and Gamora. All right, get rid of the taunt right there. Very good. And then now it's Yondu's turn. I'm going to target Quake. I'm actually the most scared of Quake on this team right here. She is very, very good. Hopefully we'll give her offense down with basic attack coming in from Crossbones. Do not use the middle attack on Crossbones. Offense down is awesome. Got a free assist there from Kingpin. And then this also taunts and gives offense down. I would like to put the offense down right there on Gamora. Oh, she resisted it. Now, what's happening now is that we have Thanos taunting, and Thanos is going to get way beefier with defense up coming from Kingpin. Let's see what happens here. Very cool. Yeah, they're just going after him. Now, I have a burst damage. Now, this is going to hit Drax, but Drax has defense up, so it kind of negates the high damage that this. 15,000. Sometimes that'll do 30,000 if it's a big one. We're going to do AoE right here, and that'll take care of Quake. Boom. Quake is gone. That is very cool. And then this is what this team is all about and why Crossbones is so good. This damage would do so much more damage if he had offense up from Kingpin, and we're just going to see it go off right here. Boom! 18,000, 21,000. Wow, huge. All right, we need to clear them out sooner than later. All right, we got to get rid of that taunt on Drax. Let's issue out some minions, and we're going to keep going. Now, normally I would summon, but we need to get rid of that taunt on Drax. We're going to do that with the basic attack, and then we'll go after Gamora next. Oh, we got to get rid of those minions, too. It's not good that they're there. Goodbye, Gamora. Please go away. All right, Gamora's gone. AoE, this should clear out 2 of those Ravagers that came out from Yondu. And now we can focus on Yondu, and we're going to get rid of one of his positive specs. Looks like it got rid of the defense on him. Okay, we're going to bring out our own minions, who Thor is probably going to blow up right there. Yeah, he did. Oh, not so good. All right, let's go after Thor. He does not have the defense up. We're going to take this to the wire right here. All right, let's see if we can get offense down on Yondu. Very cool. Taunt. They will suck up all of it's going to Thanos from now on out. We're going to take out Crossbones here, and then we can put that on autoplay. Okay, we're going to go into the last one, and we're going to go into Hand, and Hand is amazing, and I just want to say that Hand is very, very, very good. It makes it my C team, not because it's worse than these other 2 teams, just because the power is lower. But Hand is awesome. There's a video about Hand also up here in the top right-hand corner, who is my, the whole faction is like my number 10 pick, and this is my C team, who I love very much. I also want to highly recommend Merc Lieutenant and Merc Riot Guard. I think they are awesome. I need to clear through Crossbones as soon as I can, and then once I get through Crossbones, I think this is going to be pretty easy. Also, I have to kind of worry about Quake over there. She can do massive amounts of damage. Right there with Hand Sentry, I gave everybody stealth and a lot of them evasion, and we're just going to try to pick through this Crossbones and take him out, because I do not want him exploding and killing off everybody. This team is weak against AoE and massive amounts of damage going to all enemies. As long as I take out those targets first, I should be okay. And we're going up against Quake right there, and it's going very, very, very well. Now I can either do Spider-Man or Wolverine. Why don't we do Spider-Man? Spider-Man's probably a bigger threat. All right, hopefully we'll get counterattack up on everybody here shortly. Boy, dodge is no fun. All right, we got counterattack on the whole team, given from my Nobu, who is also not really easy to get right now. He's one of those characters kind of stuck in a blitz or orbs. You really can't farm him. Maybe he'll come out, but still, you don't need him. The team works without him, absolutely, believe me. Heal and defense up. Boy, Hand Sorceress is also very good. Love her, even on non-hand teams. Same thing with Hand Sentry, that guy who can work on any team. He's very good, and so can Nobu and Elektra. It's just the whole faction is very, very, very good. Well, there you have it for the top 10. Quake, Captain America, Yondu, Black Widow, Gamora, Crossbones, Hawkeye, Night Nurse, Kingpin, and Hand Sentry, along with the entire Hand army. Very good. Lots and lots of honorable mentions that I did not go into this video, but there's tons of other good heroes. But that is the top 10 for this month. And now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video today, and if you did like this video, you are in luck, because for every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free an 8-star Spoderman.
This is not a scam.
Gotta have Spoderman, and especially at 8 stars. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.